we're going to find a power series representation for our function here and determine the interval of convergence. Now our goal is to write our function in the form of 1 divided by 1 minus r, where the absolute value of r is less than 1. So that would be a convergent geometric series. So to do that, we're going to rewrite our function and make it look like this equation here so we can write this sum. So what I'm going to do is factor out, I need a 1 in the numerator, so I'm going to factor out an x squared, and to make this a 1, I'm going to factor out an a cubed. And this would be times 1 divided by 1 minus x cubed divided by a cubed. All right. Now, I can write this now as a sum. So we're going to write this x squared divided by a cubed is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity. And this is going to be our x part, because these x's match. So you're going to write this as x cubed divided by a cubed to the power of n. So now we have it all matched up. This is the one we're going to be looking at for our r. But we can rewrite this as something more appropriate for summation notation. We're going to have the sum as n equals 0 to infinity. And let's go ahead and multiply this out. This is going to be x 3 times n, and the denominator is going to be a to the power of 3n. Now when I multiply these two, this is like saying x to the power of 3n times x squared. So that means you're just adding 2 here. And the same thing for this, but you're adding 3. All right, so this looks more appropriate, even though we're going to look at this. So the series converges, it's in this form, for absolute value of x cubed divided by a cubed when it's less than 1. So cross multiplying this, we're going to get absolute value of x cubed is less than absolute value of a cubed. Or absolute value of x is less than, if you cube root both sides, absolute value of a. That means our radius of convergence is r equals absolute value of a. And by definition, this can be written as like this. Let's put absolute value on here. Since it was cubed, we have to keep the absolute value on there. So this is your interval of convergence. It's simpler to write this as the interval of convergence is negative absolute value of a, and then comma absolute value of a. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.